Welcome to Wednesday. We've got 4 5-minute WODs for you today. First though, for our warm-up, what we're going to do is 40 seconds on, 20-second transition. I want you to start with cardio. So that could be a row, ski, bike, or double unders. So any one of those is fine, but pick one and that's what you're going to use later on in the workout. After that, we're going to go V-ups or knee-ins. So on our V-ups, guys, remember that we want to keep that back nice and flat to the ground, feet together, toes pointed, arms straight. From here, we're going to come up, touch the toes with those arms straight, knees straight. If you need to scale, you're going to start in that V-up position and then come into your knee-ins. You can either move the arms or keep the arms at your side. Either way is fine. But ideally, we want to maintain that hollow body position each time. Next, we're going to go weighted PVC power cleans. So for these guys, hands are outside of the hips. We're going to be hook gripping, so fingers are going to go around the thumbs. We're going to go knees out, butt back. From here, we're going to pop the hips and then pull the elbows so that they're pushing up through. So this will be my finish. I'll come back down, knees out, butt back, jump and catch. If you're at home, what I want you to do is just grab one of your dumbbells or kettlebells and you perform alternating power cleans. So for this, just one head has to touch. You're going to keep it nice and close to your body. Touch the shoulder at the top. You're going to come down, switch hands, and then hike up to the shoulder, stand all the way at the top. Notice that I'm going to keep the dumbbell nice and close to my body. I'm not going to swing it out in front of me. Next, we're going to go empty barbell power clean, or if you're at home, I want you to go ahead and grab the 2 dumbbells or kettlebells. You can have them inside the legs and then hike up to the shoulders, or you can bring the feet in a little closer together, have the weights on the outside of the legs. But the idea is still the same. We want to keep the weight nice and close to our body, stand all the way at the top, touch the shoulders, and then each head has to touch the ground. You can get a little bit of a jump in there, especially if the weight's heavier. Just make sure you stand all the way before the weight comes down. Next, we're going to go weighted PVC push or jerk. So for this, our hands are still outside the hips, but no hook grip is needed. So just regular grip. From here, I'm going to dip, drive under, stand. Dip, drive under, stand. So when I'm dipping straight down, jumping under, standing up with the weight. If you're at home, I want you to grab one weight and we're going to alternate arms. So you're going to start with that power clean up to your front rack position. You're going to dip, drive under, stand. You'll transition here at the shoulders, dip, drive under, stand. And it's the same idea. I want to keep my torso tall. In my dip, drive under, stand, all the way before the weight comes down. Next, we're going to go empty barbell push jerks. Or if you're at home, grab that second dumbbell or kettlebell and perform double dumbbell push jerks. So again, I'm going to clean the weight up to my shoulders, dip, drive under, stand. So remember in the dip, the knees go out, torso stays tall, jump under the weight, stand up with it. We'll take about 5 minutes or so to make sure people are assigned to their spots if you're at the rig. And we'll also get extra plates if we might need them. If you're at home, you have maybe different sets of dumbbells or kettlebells, go ahead and get to your working weight for the workout. So we've got 4 different intervals here. The first one is our power cleans. So all of these are going to be 30 seconds of work followed by 30 seconds of rest for 5 rounds. So each are 5 minutes. On the power clean, you're going to pick a weight you can continuously move for 30 seconds for 5 rounds. For your score, you can use a calculator if you need to determine the total weight lifted. So if you get 10 reps during every one of those 30-second intervals over 5 rounds, that's 50 reps. Let's say you used 100 pounds, then your score is 5,000 pounds. So 50 reps total times 100, 5,000. Next is our toes to bar. So I want you to pick one variation to use for all 5 rounds. It could be toes to bar, knees to chest, knees to 90, the V-ups or knee-ins that we did in the warm-up, or if you have access to a rig but don't have the ability to hang from the bar, you can do anchored toes to bar. And your score is just going to be the total reps over all 5 rounds. Note here, there's also a 2-minute rest in between each of these. Our third one is our push jerk. So same rules apply as our power cleans, except if you need to go up or down in weight, that's fine. Just pick one though to use for the entire 5 minutes. After a 2-minute rest, transition, we'll go WOD D, which is either using a cardio machine or jump rope for all 5 rounds. No single unders. Your score is your total cals and reps over the 5 rounds. So guys, the workout order is power clean, toes to bar, push jerk, cardio. If you're staggered, which most likely you will be if you're at the gym, and let's say you're starting on toes to bar, then you're gonna go toes to bar, push jerk, cardio, and end with the power cleans. So you're always gonna follow the way the movements are written. Again, power cleans and push jerks, I want one weight that you're gonna use for all 5 rounds, and something that you can keep moving with for the entire 30 seconds. That bar should not touch the floor during the 30 seconds. If it is, then that means you went way too heavy. So pick a weight that you can move 30 seconds continuously for 5 rounds. Like I said, if you need to go heavier or lighter for the push jerks versus the power cleans, that's fine, but no switching plates once we get started. For the toes to bar, again, one variation. So if you're starting with knees to 90, stick with that for all 5 rounds. Same rules apply here. You should pick one variation that you can move continuously with. This is not jump up, do one toe to bar, come down, rest, jump up, do one toe to bar. That completely defeats the purpose of the workout, which is 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest for 5 rounds. And then lastly, on the cardio, just pick one, whether it's a machine or jump rope, and do that for the whole time. If you don't have double unders, then I would not recommend doing the jump rope. That just really defeats the purpose of trying to have this be a high intensity interval workout. So if you can't do double unders, then pick a machine and use that for calories and total those up over the 5 rounds. Guys, be sure to put in the comment section what your scores were. If you have any questions, let us know. As always, guys, move well, pick the right weights, pick the right scaling option, have fun, good luck.